In the heart of South Carolina, the Murdaugh family has long been synonymous with power and privilege. Their legacy as a prominent legal dynasty has shaped the local justice system for generations. However, this family's story took a dark turn, transforming from one of respect and influence to a harrowing tale of murder, corruption, and deceit. The documentary, Murdaugh Murders, A Southern Scandal, unravels the shocking events surrounding the murders of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh and the fallout that ensued. The roots of the Murdaugh family in the legal field date back to the early 1900s. Randolph Murdaugh founded a law firm in 1910, and over the decades, his descendants took on pivotal roles in the local legal landscape. The family produced a line of solicitors, public prosecutors, serving the 14th Judicial Circuit for over 80 years. This generational dominance established not only a reputable law practice, but also a sense of invulnerability within the community. The Murdaughs became fixtures in local society, known for their philanthropy and influence. However, their standing also fostered a culture of entitlement, creating an environment where their misdeeds could often be overlooked or downplayed. On February 24, 2019, Paul Murdaugh, then 19 years old, was involved in a devastating boating accident. He was allegedly driving the boat under the influence, which led to the tragic death of 19-year-old Mallory Beach. The incident quickly became a flashpoint for outrage within the community. Witnesses reported that Paul had been drinking heavily, and many suspected that his family's influence would shield him from the consequences. The aftermath of the accident saw intense media scrutiny. Mallory's family filed a lawsuit against Paul and the Murdaugh family, seeking justice for their loss. This legal battle revealed the extent of the Murdaugh family's connections and raised questions about the fairness of the judicial system. On June 7, 2021, the lives of the Murdaugh family changed forever. Maggie Murdaugh and her son Paul were found shot to death at their family estate, Moselle. The brutal nature of the murders shocked the community and prompted an immediate investigation. Authorities began exploring various motives, from revenge related to the boating accident to personal disputes. As investigators sifted through evidence, Alex Murdaugh, the husband and father, emerged as a person of interest. Initially, he presented himself as a grieving father, desperate for answers. However, the investigation quickly revealed inconsistencies in his story. The investigation took a dramatic turn when law enforcement began to uncover Alex's financial troubles. It became apparent that Alex had been involved in embezzling millions from his law firm, using client funds to support a lavish lifestyle and sustain an addiction to opioids. This revelation painted a picture of a man whose life was built on deceit and manipulation. In September 2021, Alex was shot in a bizarre incident that he claimed was an assassination attempt. However, it was later revealed that he had orchestrated the shooting as part of a convoluted scheme to secure a life insurance payout for his surviving son, Buster. This act of desperation further fueled suspicions about Alex's involvement in the murders of Maggie and Paul. By July 2022, Alex Murdaugh was arrested and charged with the murders of his wife and son. The trial began in January 2023, drawing national attention and intense media coverage. Prosecutors presented a compelling case, using video evidence that placed Alex at the scene of the crime shortly before the murders. They painted a picture of a man desperate to maintain his status and cover up his financial misdeeds. Witnesses testified about Alex's controlling behavior and the strained relationships within the family. The defense, on the other hand, argued that the evidence was circumstantial and suggested alternative suspects, including potential revenge from the victim's friends or associates. After weeks of testimony and evidence presentation, the jury reached a verdict in March 2023. Alex Murdaugh was found guilty of murdering his wife and son. The sentencing brought a mix of relief and anger within the community. Many felt that justice had finally been served, while others grappled with the tragic loss of 2 lives and the downfall of a once-respected family. The fallout from the Murdaugh case resonated deeply within the community and beyond. The revelations of corruption, entitlement, and moral failure stirred public outrage and prompted discussions about the broader implications for the legal system. Many began to question how such a powerful family could operate without scrutiny for so long. The case also ignited conversations about the opioid crisis in America, as Alex's struggles with addiction became a focal point in the narrative. This tragic element added layers to the story, highlighting the complex issues surrounding addiction, privilege, and accountability. Broader implications for the legal system. The Murdaugh saga exposed significant cracks in the legal system in South Carolina. It raised questions about the intersection of power and justice and how individuals with influence can manipulate the system for their gain. The case prompted calls for reforms, emphasizing the need for greater transparency and accountability within the legal profession. As of now, Alex Murdaugh is serving a life sentence for the murders of Maggie and Paul. The Murdaugh family's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked privilege and the consequences of moral decay. It is a stark reminder of how the pursuit of power can lead to devastating outcomes, forever altering lives and communities. The Murdaugh case will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most sensational and tragic stories in recent American history, compelling us to reflect on justice, accountability, and the true cost of a legacy built on privilege. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the Murdaugh Murders, a Southern scandal. We've explored the rise and fall of a powerful family and the tragic events that unfolded, exposing deep-rooted issues within the legal system and the community. If you found this story compelling, please give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. What are your reflections on the Murdaugh case? Do you think justice has been served? Don't forget to subscribe for more true crime stories and fascinating insights into the world of crime and justice. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.